everybody, it's Elena. This is the first part of the video response for the beautiful challenge hosted by Avril for reaching 300 subs, and the challenge is called Do What You Love, and congratulations Avril, and we did a swap time ago. And I can tell you, she's able to do the most amazing projects in every possible style. So please go over her channel if you're not familiar with her and check her beautiful work. Do what you love meant both as items and styles. So I love a lot vintage and industrial, and I decided to make two things in those different styles. And the first video will be about my industrial project. Like I said, I make two videos because my new computer, probably because it's Windows 10, I don't know, takes ages, but literally like 8 hours to convert a video into a different format because it doesn't recognize MPG. Don't ask me why, I don't know, I don't understand anything about it. So if a video is too long, I think it will take 2 days between converting and uploading it. I'm not joking. So let's start with this. I made a heart and the theme is time, which is a theme that means a lot to me. So I've used this gorgeous heart, excuse me, that was included in one of Fiona's kits, and it is very sturdy, really beautiful, and the good size to make a project. So the first thing I made was a loop with seam binding, in case Avril wants to keep it on the wall of her craft room. The back is decorated with paper by Stamperia. I will show you the two parts of paper I've used. And I went around, well, this is handmade by the gargoyle, it is just, I put it here. I went around with some twine, and just on one side, because I want it asymmetrical, I glued down some pieces of patterned organza or plain organza in this neutral color. And I show you, and then on the front there's another line of paper, and one is for the back. I've used this, which is called Time is an Illusion. I managed to get my hands on some paper by Stamperia, which is an Italian brand, quite difficult to find in Italy, and I found an Italian online shop that sells them. So these parts are really cheap, and I bought this one, and the other one, it's called Clockwise. And some parts, and the front, well, the back of the clock, sorry, of the heart comes from this, and the front is from this one. So on the front I put the paper all over it because, as usual, I don't know where I will go, so I didn't want this part to be plain because I didn't know if I wanted to work on this or the other side. And this is really an industrial project. It's not steampunk, because steampunk, proper steampunk, is something completely different and way more complicated than this. I mean, it doesn't take just 2 cogs and wheels to create a steampunk project. I've seen true steampunk projects, for example, a hat made by Shannon, or dress forms made by, I think it's Diana. Sorry if I'm if I'm messing up the name, or Diana or Sharon Pritchard. I don't remember exactly, but they are dress forms, cages, they involve googles and other stuff, and they are, like I said, it is a very difficult style. This is, like I said, industrial. It is quite tattered, quite asymmetrical. So, first of all, I covered one side with aluminium foil, so I could work on this side without staining this one. And here I layered some crackle paste, and it was the glue. Because I inserted it, the layer was quite thick, I inserted some cogs and wing locks, keys, and this clock, and how is it called, this steering, a wheel for ships, to steer ships. And all around I put this genuine vintage, well, antique lace I destroyed last year, and I still have a piece of it, and I stained it with some what was it, some green paint, green spray paint I created with acrylic paint and cologne, very cheap cologne. Then I stained it with it was gathered twig by Tim Holtz, and I included it too in the crackle paste. It took a lot to dry, but I love the effect. And then, always keeping this covered with foil, I sprayed a bit of Cosmic Shimmer Bronze and Brown, just to not to leave all the white underneath. Well, I don't know if the camera picks it up or it seems white, but in person it doesn't. It is quite lightly colored. So on this side I kept the image, a face, but you see the eye mainly. I went around the image with some twine, and I cut just two quotes to add here. They are, of course, from Alice in Wonderland, and they say, how long is forever? I stopped just there, because again, it is a sentence that means a lot to me. So this is my industrial project, and I hope Avril likes it. When I'm at it, so I'm showing in this video just the card I made, because it's quite simple, it won't take long at all. And I made this card in a completely different style. This is very romantic. I've used another paper pad by La Stamperia about marriage, but I cut just this piece, which say with beautiful delicate flowers. It says congratulations, and it is for her 300 savis, and I just added 4 pieces of a trim on the corners, and an oval flat back pearl on each piece, and some here a little piece of a pearl garland. And then inside I wrote a little note for her, and this is the card. So for now I thank you all very much for watching, and I make the second part of my entry. Thank you all, have a wonderful day, bye bye.